Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our debate section again. In uh, today's motion, which is this house believes that the existence of virtual idol group bring more harm than good, and here I'm standing my position as the opposition team. And before I jump to any of my perspective and also my arguments about this motion, I would like to rebut some of the points or the statements that the first speaker or the prime minister has later before. First of all, talking about uh, that what the prime minister has said before, that she always talked about how this uh, existence of the virtual idol group actually impacting on how the standard beauty is, and it's actually quite crucial in her perspective that these idols will get insecurity and also mental disorder or something like that. But one thing that we need to know is that when it talks about how virtual idol, it's not always about how good, how pretty, or how handsome is that idol is. It's sometimes about how these idols could also implement their skills and also their job in their position in the group actually into the virtual one. So it's not always about beauty. So it's not only about oh, this character is having a prettier face than that one, so it's going to be too perfect in the virtual ones. No, but mostly people also not always know their idols just because they are pretty or have good looking faces, but it not few, not yeah, not few even. Many of the fans are actually taking their idols as their favorite idol because of what they did in the past or maybe what they are doing right now, whether it's for their position, their influence, or maybe other interesting skills that their idols have. So it's not always about the beauty that the idols have, and it's not always going to be the main problem when applying to the idol filter group. And then, secondly, talking about what the prime minister has worried about is this virtual idol is going to taking human jobs. But here we need to know that actually these both are really different sides of the idol groups. Like as we know that the traditional is a traditional, it's in real life with real idols and also in the real place as well. Meanwhile, this virtual idol group is actually in the way of the virtual ones, as it's stated, and it's also related to the things like in the online concert and also online meeting and something like that. So it's really different, and the way that the prime minister is too worrying about the how this virtual idol is going to impact the real or the traditional idol is too overreacting, because even the number of the fans or even the number of popularity of the traditional itself for many or most of the group has exist to a very top number, and it's very least to happen that they're going to be overtaken just because of the other type of the virtual idol groups is existing. And now I'm going to jump into uh, some of my arguments. First of all, is talking about uh, how this virtual idol group concept could actually bring many advantage to the fan itself and also to the artist itself. For example, my first argument is how it could reduce the cost that these fans of the idol fandom could actually be held. So it could reduce the cost that they're going to spend just to meet their idols, to have like a fan meeting or something like concert, and as well as that they could do it in online and they could see their idols performing very well and very clear in a camera that is already set up, or maybe in the capture and online switch is really an advantage for the fans, because again not all of the fans that supporting these idols having enough money or finance to go to another country just to meet their just to meet or even just to see their idol is performing, and that could be happen in the very efficient the more efficient way by having this virtual idol group, because they can do it onlinely wide and also could meet with other online fans across the world. And then secondly, talking about uh, the pressure that is going to be put into the idol itself. As we know that these idols are pressure in the real life, they're going to be forced to do many of the performance, not just once, two, twice, or third times, but for so many times in the real time, and they need to go to places and places. Of course, this is going to be a pressure for some of the idol itself, and this is what not going to be happen when the virtual idol group is exists in here. They are virtual type of idol that could be set to do anything, any duration that won't get how do you say it? That will react to what is ordered, so they can do the performance like 10 or 7 or maybe many times, and they won't react after that. They just going to uh, represent again themselves and perform very well in that online platform, and also that they won't react will actually makes their performance won't change and won't drop for a bunch of times, and it also means that there's no pressures that are going to be happening here. The fans are happy, and also the idols are not going to be pressured or having any mental health disorders, and everything is fine. And now, moving on, talking about the focus itself in these arguments. The third of my arguments in here is that the focus in here is not to replace any idols in the South Korea. It's actually about improving this sites of virtual because of the modern world we live right now. Of course, there will be a change, and also there will be improvement. Which one of it is by existing the this online virtual group as well. And the my in my third opinion right now, what I'm going to say is that the focus is on the fan satisfaction. So by actually providing this virtual group of idols could make the fans become more satisfied because they can meet their fan, they can see their uh, idols easier than before, and this is such a big and also wide solution to many of the fans, and that is what I believe as the why these virtual idol groups is having more good rather than the harm itself. Thank you.